Ladies and gentlemen, this is match number 10. The host, Nakuru RFC, aka Wanyore, proudly sponsored by Smart and Nakuru Athletics Club, taking on the hosts of the previous tournament, 57th Mombasa RFC.
Good afternoon and welcome to the next game featuring the hosts Nakuru RFC taking on Mombasa RFC all the way from the coast. These two teams looking to continue from first round of games. Nakuru just looking to put themselves in a better place by winning this one, and Mombasa, of course, still looking for their first win of the day. Unfortunate start to the game there by Mombasa RFC, just kicking the ball less than 10 meters and gifting the possession to Nakuru, who come into the Mombasa half. Referee penalizes them for not rolling away in that particular rack, and immediately Victor just puts in the Nakuru RFC players elect to go for a scrum down.
Trotch, bind, set.
So Nakuru with a put in that is immediately turned over, but the ref says it's not going in straight, it went out from the channel. They have to reset that one.
Bind, it's only bind, set. Hold it, hold it.
Nakuru having won their first match 12-0 against Stallions. The second win here, they'll put themselves at the business end of this tournament. Mombasa, of course, lost their first match, and they will look to see how they can proceed with this one. They lost 10-22 against Kenya Harlequins. Harlequins now, of course, in the pole position in this group. Nakuru looking to seal the second spot if they are able to get themselves a win here, pending their game at the end of it, round 3. Home side, Nakuru taking on Kenya Harlequins. Put in there by Mombasa. A bit of a loose play and putting themselves under pressure. Knock on as they tried to secure that rack. Again, just early days here. Nakuru slowly getting into the right territory, 10 meters shy of Mombasa's try line.
You've got to shout straight, okay?
And from here you will think that their strike rate being what it is, they should be able to cause serious problems to Mombasa.
Bind. Set. Stability.
Joel Mboya coming to park on the right side, leaving the left, the blind, the shorter side open. That was an aggressive shove from Mombasa before the ball was out of the scrum, and they have been penalized for the same. Ball is quickly put to the 15-meter channel here, taking on each other one-on-one. But there was a knock-on by Cyprian Ombaso, short of the try box, got tackled, and in the process of just trying to get up, spilled the ball. Victor Oduor, the center referee, awards a scrum that gives a breather to Mombasa RFC. Still pinned in their own 22. Sevens, of course, kicking is the last option.
Bind.
But if you
Set.
trust
Stability.
in your skills to exit through your hands, through evasive running, then Mombasa get out. But they go for the conventional way of easing pressure. Good exit kick there. Around the 10-meter mark, still in their half, but with some room in the backyard to protect themselves.
Turn any line. Just back.
Straight carrying there by Felix Okoth at the heart of Mombasa's defense. They spin it out to the wide, and a good opportunity here. Can he finish it? Of course, with the touchline beckoning, he had to step back in, and a good retention by Wilson Makete. The home team playing quite well, yet to get onto the scoreboard. And again, just coming under pressure, the set piece, not being able to cleanly channel the ball from that set piece, spilling it once again, and though playing in the right territory, Nakuru just not being able to convert this territorial advantage into points.
Approach.
Barely just over a minute to go, and Mombasa holding their own here in the first half.
Hold it fast. Scrum up, just stay there.
Good put in, the scrum just tilts and wheels to one side, but again opting to go for the boot. Mombasa just wanting to survive this last 1 minute or so of this half. A win of some sorts if they can get into the halftime scoreless against the widely supported team, the home team, Nakuru RFC.
Guys, say 10.
Nakuru, of course, semi-finalists in the first leg. They finished. They lost to Cabras in the third and fourth playoffs. They look to go one better here. If they can get themselves to the finals, they have the ability to do so. They had close games in Mombasa.
Up.
And this one, the first half, is panning out to be equally close between them and Mombasa. Mombasa, of course, finished 15th with just 1 point. Good idea. The ball is still in play. It didn't go to touch. Ojuang just being able to recover it. At times that's the only option left for the attacker. Once they get dancing through, stepping off his left onto his right, and going all the way to finish. Javan Otieno notes down the first try for the home side to the rapturous reception here of the home crowd. Very well celebrated try that is, just at the bars of the hooter, signaling the end of the first half. Look at that steps back in, straightens his run, and Javan Otieno just ensuring that they make Mombasa pay for hosting them in their 22 for the longest time. Halftime scores with a successful conversion, 7-0 to the home team, Nakuru RFC.
Ulikuwa unaniongelesha? Nani alikuwa anaongea na radio?
Of the National Sportpesa circuit, 7th circuit, kicking us off. Nakuru looking to grow their lead, and well contested there, but just a hand that Felix Okoth knocks on that ball. So a reset here, coming in. Feed it from the Mombasa side. Dennis Jaguru. They would want to put one score in to add to the 2 they had in the first game. Takes the shorter route from the scrum down, attracts the defenders in, but looking for the space, the huge acreage behind the Nakuru defense. Just 10 meters shy of Nakuru's defense. Nakuru's try line.
Step.
Advantage for a knock-on from Nakuru.
Crack
And
now.
Mombasa
Leave it.
now have choices to make here. They have numbers out. Runs across.
Not going anywhere.
And
Come back for
an
the first
intentional
offense.
obstruction. Referee decides that there's no advantage accruing from that piece of play from Mombasa. Victor Dor gives them a scrum down. One of the few times that Mombasa, actually the first time that Mombasa actually in Nakuru's 22, huge opportunity for them to tie this match up. They have the danger runners in their center. Ezra Mumbo, just watch out for him. He has a good step. They need to support him very quickly. First man in, successful jackal. Referee allows the game to go on, but seems there is a turnover.
Faria said it's not turnover, so first infringement has to be played. The initial no release there, earning Nakuru RFC a penalty. Nakuru have the full backing of the crowd, and it's their game, it's their venue, it's home for them, but the scoreline doesn't say much.
Yeah, Nakuru, you know, they flatter to deceive. You will find their games are close, but at the business end, as they did in Driftwood, you will find them having the mental strength to go all the way to the final minutes and win games. So they do have a way that they know how to do it, and it's the hard way.
Yeah, the hard way, as Felix Okoth goes into contact there. Mombasa making the tackles. Chris there trying to deceive the defensive line. That is John Okoth's brother, ladies and gentlemen. That is Joel Mboya. Joel Mboya goes over for Nakuru RFC's second try. Beautiful try line, inside view, and he took it. You can see the younger John Okoth, or is it Philip?
Yeah,
okay.
And very interesting. Yeah, if you look at the both teams, Nakuru really have young players. Only 3 or so born in the 90s. The rest are Gen Zs. Compared with Mombasa, nearly half of the team is, you know, the 90s, born in the 90s. But the youngsters here not giving any space and not respect, of course, certainly to the Mombasa players.
Yeah, definitely. They say the youth will always take it when it comes to a competition with the Wazés. But anyway, I know the Wazés have something to say about that. Well, Mombasa yet to get onto the scoreboard. Nakuru RFC with 2 converted tries on the scoreboard. It's important to thank you, our live stream followers. Thank you so much for tuning in. We might have challenges because, you know, we are working with technology, and sometimes could have a lag here and there. You know, patience is what we would ask for. But most importantly, we are working so hard to make sure that the official live stream is successful, and the technical team, our camera crew, and everyone else working behind the scenes is definitely in this to make sure that you have the best of entertainment back at home.
Absolutely. We have 2 days, now 1.5 days of scintillating rugby here at Prinsloo Sevens. Our hosts, Nakuru RFC, doing it in the Nakuru Athletics Club grounds.
Doing it the smart way.
Yes, absolutely.
Smart are coming through as corporate partners of the Nakuru rugby team. Very important, and that's a good step in the right direction for the Wanyore as they come round. Once again, fashioning an opportunity down the open side, passing it out wide to Chris Ojuang, who stays out on the outside channels, and that is try time.
Yeah, Chris Ojuang, just a strong ball carrier with all the experience to show, having played for the Shujaz for a number of seasons now. Just a good dart to the left there from Javan, and from there it was always going to be a tall order for Mombasa RFC to stop him just 5 meters short. As you see there, got his ball, looked at his man, and Kelvin Chege was not surviving that handoff.
Have you seen his celebration? It's like, you know, me, I do this so often, so you guys can come and fist bump me, but it's something I'm used to.
Yeah, and how better to do it than in front of your home crowd?
That is a man full of confidence. He's had his time outside the national sevens team, and I think it's showing that being up there has helped instill a bit of confidence in Chris, and you know, he looks like the leader that Nakuru RFC require him to be.
Yeah, indeed, he really turned up, showed up greatly for them in Mombasa. He was part of the Dream Sevens team at the end of the tournament. So again, speaks to how he will be instrumental for the home side if they are to lift the Prinsloo Sevens Cup. Scrum, there was an intentional knock on there, and Victor Dor is having none of that, giving a yellow card to the Mombasa player who went into the tackle but overextended really and just slapped the ball away from play. That's Collins Odiwor cooling his heels for the next 2 minutes, and that's going to be very costly for Mombasa RFC. With the ball just trying to put it in, Javan Otieno with numbers out to burn. It's a case of more numbers in the attack than defense. And Christian Ojwang just keeping the defense on check there and releasing. Good scramble defense from Mombasa, really nice. I think they worked together as a team there to just ensure they were not on the receiving end of another try. Full-time scores, Mombasa lose this one without scoring any try, 19-0 in favor of Nakuru.
Well, that has been Mombasa and Nakuru RFC, Nakuru 19.